Being selfish is one of the most dominant battles we face in our life. As a little child, I was raised with wanting things for me, and I oftentimes hear little kids say, mine, mine, and we want to have things for ourselves and forget about other people. But then as we grow, we understand that developing any kind of a relationship with another person means sacrificing and giving and dying to ourselves, if you will, in order to let go of that selfishness and starting to think, what does the other need? So as a little child, you've got to be trained to start thinking about my sister, my brother, or my parents. And as married couples, we need to think as husband and wife, what does my wife need? What does my husband need? Continually battling with that selfish desire that we have. The same thing happens with regard to work. When we face the need to work, to get the money we need to live in our house or apartment, the money to have enough food, we know that we've got to sacrifice sometimes our own selfishness. I want to do it my way, and yet the boss says or the business says I've got to go that way, and we struggle with that. And yet we only can find our peace. We only can find unity with others by giving that up. Jesus talks about the importance of being a person for others, and he lives that through the example of his life, that moving away from selfishness to caring for the others. In today's gospel reading, we have the powerful words of Christ saying, I will be raised up, and we have the image of him being raised up naked upon a cross, dying in a world in which selfishness seems so strong. His unselfishness in willing to die, in following the Father's will, in following the truth, is our own example of, Lord, help me to be less selfish. I know as a child I want to do that. I know as a grown-up I want to do that. Help me continually to look to serve others in the example of Jesus and to die to myself that I can live in Christ.